One way to measure temperature is with thermocouples that plug directly into a multimeter. On the multimeter there is a setting for measuring temperature. Either on this one it's either infrared or contact. Infrared is just no contact there through a infrared beam, and contact's temperature measurement is done like so. A thermocouple is plugged in, and there is the thermocouple bead at the end of it, and this one is a probe type, still thermocouple, but it's a probe type with a K type connector. Okay, if you have any of these damaged like this, it's not a big deal. You can get thermocouple wire from this catalog. I'll show you in a sec. You can have different connectors. Everything is in the catalog, so you don't have to necessarily replace everything. Okay, first off, these thermocouples work with the idea of resistance increasing or decreasing depending on the type of materials actually the thermocouple is made of, resistance changing with contact with heat. So on this one you can see that this is a K type. There are different types, I'll show you. And on this side here it just says, alright, I'll spin it around. On this side it just says just give me a sec. Alright, it just states the sensitivity of the instrument. But on the other side, and that's gonna be a little tricky to film it here with the amount of light. Oh, that's good. K type, and it says chromel alumel. Can you see chromel? And there's a plus, alumel is a minus. Okay, how these things work is on the principle of different metals expand differently when in contact with the heat source. So these connectors are all different, so that's a K type, and you can buy these connectors. I don't know, okay, here is some of them. Here is some more. It says thermocouple connectors, and you can see you can just take it apart with a screwdriver, very much like these original ones. Probably the sticker is covering a little screw, maybe not, whatever, but it does come apart. It has two halves, you can see. So on this one you can definitely see the screws, how it's put together. And okay, so there's some connectors. Here is some more connectors. Alright, you got the idea. You can buy thermocouple wire. You can buy more thermocouple wire, just bare wire, but it has to be of the material that your measuring instrument is working with. So if this one is calibrated so that the signal strength that the thermocouple is producing, the instrument is calibrated for the signal strength, and it's calibrated for K type, then you're gonna need to get K type wire. There, K type, chromel, alumel. There is iron constantan. There's T type, copper constantan. Okay, just different materials. Don't worry about it too much. But your instrument has to be calibrated to the specifics of the material you're working with. So if you need to replace a K type connector, okay, that's a K type. You match shape with shape, but from the connector on, when you put the wires in, you have to make sure that you do get the right kind of wire that your instrument is calibrated for. Okay, so you get yourself K type wire. There's all kinds, and for the connectors, there's all kinds of connectors as well listed. There's J, K, and T, and some other letter grades are also available. Alright, and you can buy thermocouples there. insulated. So this one has the bead, this thermocouple bead at the end, like so. It just doesn't really show, but that's what they have in mind. You can buy J-type, K-type, okay? And what else do you have? And then you can buy the whole thing assembled already. That's a no-brainer. But the wire is a lot cheaper. Well, it comes in a biggie spool, so like here, 3 feet, and or the previous one, I don't know how long these are. And there, length 25, 1,000 feet, okay, something like that. And what do I have? And you can buy thermocouple probes for the end of the thermocouple wire. All right. So that's all I wanted to say about the thermocouples and their repairs and how you should match the instrument with the sensor, or the sensor with the instrument you're working with, so they work together.